to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Jets and the Dallas Cowboys. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
Down. Look, watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready?
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Dallas first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Set. Ready?
Now give on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Ready. Hut.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Set. Hut. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. He's got the first down and more than that. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
All right, Mike, so the NFL is all about answering. So you give up an opening drive touchdown, you fall behind late to start the game, and then your special teams becomes the spark. And this is going to set your offense up with excellent field position to get back and tie this game.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall, and a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
They put Wilson in motion. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Back. Ready.
It's first down, and it's called. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll look to throw. A short one that is popped by Fannin. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
70.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ready.
First and 10.
Ready. Back to 60. Go.
They'll look to throw. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Jets. That his second TD catch of the season.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Right. Check. Here we go. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. Going right sideline and complete. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings us second and 4.
Ultra. Come on, set. 50, green. Set, go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's a third down and 4.
It's now third and 4.
Set.
Here's Love to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown, but at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 19 Tigers.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Big gain for the Jets there. 35 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Jets have a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
That's caught by Davis. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New York. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. He gets 3. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. 1 quarter in the books. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to Arlington in a moment.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 22. Ultra, ultra. Set cut.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Needle, here we go. 40.
On second down, Love. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
Third and 2.
Here we go. Field, black. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Cowboys.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Yep.
On first and 10, here's Love. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Handoff here, up the middle.
Number 24 on the ball carrier. Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ready.
From the 43, here's second and 7.
Ready. Cut.
They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's third and 7.
20. Come on. Set. Cut.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards.
38-yard line.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Go.
They put Wilson in motion. And he'll get about 5.
Number 44 on the carry. Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Okay, break.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger.
They
19
put
Tiger.
Watson in motion. Now, faking the give. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On play action, Love. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Ready, ready.
They try the right side this time. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw is Love. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to move out in front.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Our 1st down throw there is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Jets 1st down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. That's Davis in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man is Davis. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Cougar 19. Steady.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
79 Broncos. Steady.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Former third overall pick, Quentin Williams. He gets into drop head for his first sack of the young season. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
They're on the 20-yard line.
Ready, set. Set, hunt. Beauty, yellow, black 40. Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
Ultra, go ultras.
First down.
Ready, ready.
First
Hut,
and 10 at the 40.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. He gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Ready. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready.
Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down. They'll look to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Jets have a 1st down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well?
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready, break. Set. Set.
To throw is Love. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the 1st down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Down to the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, New York. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ready.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10.
Now. 50, green.
Love to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Set, cut. 60 red. 60 ready.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1.
Now Love, forced out wide. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go.
They'll go for it. Love. He's got a receiver, and that's Lang. And he is going to have a Cowboys 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14. Now a give up the middle, and the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
3rd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw is Love. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And the Cowboys going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
That's another.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Dallas. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Here we go.
Cowboys will line up for the 2-point.
They're going to try to run it in. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion works. And the lead is up to 3. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Tight end going in motion here. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That caught by Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
25 yards. First down.
Come on, go.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
Down. Strike. Block 40. Set. Go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Liking 18. Ready. Liking 18.
Now a handoff, running right. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 25-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Quick slack into the hands of Wilson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Taking down at the 41. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 41, here's second and a couple.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
2nd and 10.
Get it. Pat the 60. Pat the 6. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
That one caught by Gfssl. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So, fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up 4th down.
His kick is good. He got it. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Go red. Go. Set, go.
They'll run. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
Brings up second
Ultra.
and 3.
Go ultra. Cut.
They'll stick to the ground. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Cut.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Here's a big one. This third down.
Set, cut. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
That's taken in, and this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.
Yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her with it like me, blowing a coffee is asleep. You weak, chic. The weather, look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. A big, I know as long as she get really listen, I don't mean to call you, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Run it down, we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a straight rat. I will never speed with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a